Hi, this is Kat Lloyd, Paw Pals TV. I hope everyone's doing well. So I wanted to do some updates on our stories, two main ones. One is Bruce, and the other one is Emba and Steve Cox. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bruce's update. Okay, so if you guys recall, Amanda Corley told us that one of the things that really bothered her was that she wishes that she had looked at the warrant a little closer.
I wish I would have very much so looked at the papers a little carefully because they gave me a warrant not signed by a judge.
So what we discovered through a little bit of investigation, and Ankasar did a complaint and also pulled some open records, is we discovered that that particular warrant that was not signed by the judge, she had a conversation with him and he said that it was in fact illegal. So we compared it to the warrant that was actually submitted on record, and boy, I'll tell you, they're totally different. So let me point out a couple of things. One, the second warrant that is actually recorded in court does have the judge's signature and the date. The one that Amanda didn't. And, you know, there could be some explanations for that, but one of the main things that we noticed is that the date was different. And besides the date, if you look down at the very bottom, you're going to see that the actual owner of so-called Bruce is not Amanda or her husband. So I guess we can say that there's a problem with the date. There's a problem with the lack of signature by the judge. And then at the very bottom, both copies have a owner with a different address of where they picked up this dog. So believe you me, we're going to continue looking into this. We are awaiting an answer back from the City of Killeen Animal Shelter staff into why the warrant that was issued and the warrant that has been recorded are totally different. And that's kind of like a big deal. Now we're going to cover Bruce's story for 4 straight weeks starting the first Tuesday of September, and we're going to get a little bit deeper into this. Guys, it's going to get really, really interesting. Okay, so I got to put my glasses on for this one. The second update is on Emba, Justice for Emba. If you guys remember, we actually did an open records on Emba's euthanasia, her intake, and her scan of her microchip. It is such a mess. I am not going to get into it right now, but I do want to get into one particular thing, and that is the open records request that we did. We did receive a letter from the Office of the Attorney General. Besides the information, you know, like obviously home address or that type of private information, according to the Office of the Attorney General, the city must release the remaining information. So, yay. So, and I have to tell you, we already have it, but it just kind of landed in our lap, and I'm thankful of that. But I want to see if there's obviously anything different. But there's no explanation for why Emba was euthanized and why her microchip was scanned 5 days later. We are going to get into a little bit more deeper than that, but there's a lot of confusion here. And of course, the City of Killeen Animal Shelter, they always say, well, you know, pull open records, pull open records. Well, it looks like we're getting some of the open records, so we are really excited to give you guys some more detail about that. Now, with this said, one of the most difficult parts of this whole story has been the impact that this has caused on Steve Cox, a Marine veteran, with the loss of his emotional support animal, Emba. In the beginning, he was trying to accept that maybe Emba had been in fact euthanized, and now he's pretty adamant that she is still alive and that he has to find her. So I'm asking you guys to please pray for Steve Cox. He's having a hard time, and that's all I'm going to say right now. So let's get on to the events. I am so excited that on September 14th, we are going to travel to Jasper, Texas, and we're going to film with Dottie Martindale. She is the shelter director of the city of Jasper, Texas, and she is doing an amazing job. So we're going to film, we're going to be there about 2 o'clock. My friend Martha Graber Thomas is going to come in and do photography with us as well. We haven't traveled together in a while, so I'm really, really excited. But they do need supplies. So I'm going to put the phone number on the screen, and I want you guys to call Dottie, the shelter director, and ask her what she needs. But maybe she can let you know how you can also give or ship to them, or even send a monetary donation so that she can take care of them. She is a rock star. And I'm looking forward to filming there at the City of Jasper Animal Shelter on September 14th at 2 o'clock. And our next event is going to be at the 8th Annual Pet Adoption Extravaganza. This is a great regional adoption event where hopefully we'll adopt hundreds. And in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to play some of the interviews that you guys have not seen, including, which is my favorite part, the military dogs. I love this.
Heel. Good. Down. Sit. Good. Down. Sit. Good. Yes. Good job. Good job. And that is just the basic obedience that we do. Sit down, stay. The sit comes into play because of detection. When they find odor, they sit on the bombs, and that lets us know that they found a bomb, and we proceed from that eventually.
This is Kat Lloyd, Paw Pals TV. Remember, be kind to your animals. Spay, neuter, microchip. And if you have a problem, call me. We'll see you guys next week with Bruce's Voice, Part 2.